How's it looking out there this morning, Steve? T-Rex, you want to go out? It's Thursday. It's practically the weekend. Where you going? That was a first, huh? You're supposed to go charging out there, Rex. What is this? Sideways stuff coming down. Uh-oh. Flagging some attention on it. Am I surprised that the ground is white? Kind of, really. It was in the 40s at sunset. Slush balls. We got slush balls. We haven't even been below freezing, but obviously there is a freezing layer up there. Really interesting situation. Oh boy. Where to start? Start walking carefully past the snow peas that I planted. Wow, look at that. Close to an inch of stuff in the rain gauge. So I think Logan Airport's come in with 0.6. Logan was reporting snow this morning in 34 degrees. The wind is from the east off the ocean. The ocean water is 42 degrees. It is just such a cold, heavy air mass. North of us this morning in La Grande, Quebec, it's 51 below zero. That is a record. Cold air is dense. And although up in the sky, the wind is coming in from the west at 65 knots. That's the vertical azimuth display out of the Taunton Norton Weather Office. And down here on the ground, the wind is from the east, coming in off that warmer water. It's just such cold air. And there's a layer of cold below the melting layer that causes rain to fall and freeze sleet into sleet. I think T-Rex wants to go in. We'll let him in because, well, he's kind of a baby. And we're back. So the summit of Mount Washington, it's cold up there, but you can see the warmest air around 5,000 feet. So there's a warm layer, but it's been cold enough that all the ski areas picked up probably a little less snow than I may have thought. Isaac at Sugarloaf says only 2 or 3. Jay is reporting 3 to 6. There's quite a variety there between 3 and 6. Weir's at Burke, he says about 4 or so. So it is winter again. And this is the 3rd day in a row. Oh, wait a minute. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. 4th day in a row that it has snowed at least somewhere in New England. 2nd or 3rd day, it snowed here at my house. Yesterday it was snowing at 38. This morning it's been raining and sleeting with a temperature in the lower 30s. So waves of low pressure going south of us at the surface, but up in the sky there's that warm layer. Worst of it is over for today as far as heavy precipitation goes, but there's a lot of dynamic that's going to happen over the next 36 hours. This afternoon, even though the steady heavy precipitation is going to fade from radar, below that I believe it's going to be precipitating most of the day. And the air now coming in from the east off the ocean is 34 or 35. Wait till it comes in from the north and the northwest a little bit this evening. The temperature's going to go from probably around maybe 33 or 34 around 1 o'clock in the afternoon down to about 27 by sunset. So any wet surfaces, slushy surfaces are refreezing. Could be a bit of a skating rink around here where we have this stuff on the ground. It's not really going to warm up much between now and then either. So that's going to be pretty interesting. And then tonight, the temperature actually goes up late night as the wind comes in more from the west and we have a front coming in. But the fact that the air is going to mix out means it'll get colder up in the sky, warmer down near the ground briefly late tonight. And then tomorrow, maybe a squall with an Arctic front coming through. Temperature once again is going to go from the 30s to the 20s. And then tomorrow night, the bottom drops out. Here's the Boston 14-day. Looking at the temperature perhaps down in the single digits Saturday and Sunday morning. Even though high barometer cold, you'd expect that in the mornings, but what you don't expect with high barometer cold is still the chance of a few snow showers on Saturday. So the weather is getting more and more interesting as we go into next week too. We have flow from northwest to southeast with low pressure systems looking like they want to push a warm front through here, but then the low pressure system moves from Burlington, Vermont to Boston, Massachusetts here. We have a couple of them. A quick one, probably Sunday night and Monday, and then one that kind of looks like it almost wants to stall and reform south of Cape Cod Tuesday into Wednesday. The timing has been all over the place on this one, but there are signs that we're going to get a benchmark low, and it may either be looping out there or it may be one after another forming. It's too tough to tell, and there's going to be an upper level low left behind with surface convergence, and the odds of a Norlund trough, that is a batch of real heavy snow in eastern New England, are increasing now for Tuesday into Wednesday. So this could be a 3-day event or 4-day event, and that'll push us to about 11, 12, 13 days in a row with snow falling somewhere in New England before perhaps a warmer system late next week. That would be on schedule with the vibe we've had since November, where it does turn warm the first part of the month, but not the first couple days. Much like February, March is going to start off really cold and snowy. Kind of all over the place here today. It's hard to focus with so much going on. Yes, many record high temperatures in the southeast yesterday. Tupelo was about 85, and we're doing that again today. So that contrast is here, and it's going to be generating surprises from today right through next Wednesday or Thursday, or even next Friday. Sorry about that. Words getting tangled. I got to attend to that flag with cold fingers. I'm going to fix that pronto. Oh yeah, the Enmore part from Weymouth Port yesterday. People way up in the sky, hung by a crane, fixing some communication equipment. That was pretty interesting. Not today. That would not be fun today, would it? 9:30 update. I'm just about to publish out the door. I just can't believe my eyes that we actually have dendrites here in Weymouth, south of Boston. 9:30. It's liquid drizzle in northern Vermont near the Canadian border, where it's 12 degrees. Weather is fascinating. The air aloft is so warm. We must be getting snow forming in the bottom 1,000 feet or something like that. I know it's hard to see here, but trust me, dendrites. And you can tell that I'm pretty shocked. Daffodils might be a little bit shocked too. They'll be fine. All kinds of interesting things going on around here as the storm approaches. You got the planes, you got the boats. There's the Hingham Yacht Club or whatever over there. And then C.J. Shaughnessy. There's a crane and a crane. Crane. There's a drone up there too. Can't get it to focus on the drone. I have a feeling that man is operating the drone, which is now directly above our head. Which is adjacent to what looks like communication systems getting tweaked or installed or adjusted.